Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. Whoever is watching, I thank you for watching. This is going to be some crime against me and my twin flame. Anyone who's watching anyone who is watching, I don't know why my lip is so bad, Shia, but I have felt a lot of them pulling it down with this feeling of the sensation of pulling down. I don't think my lips should be looked that flat. Anyways, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. If you're also watching, I thank you for watching. I tried to twist my hair and like in bobby pins to smooth it out, and then I sprayed a little bit of my peppermint oil to try to scrunch it. Typically, if I try to make my hair wavy, it's like in between wavy and straight, and it doesn't look good. I put some eyeliner on and some makeup. I think I'm going to start doing that for the videos. Not always though, because I want you to see how bad and sick I look. I put a little bit of olive oil, maybe like a couple tablespoons, 20 drops of essential oil, peppermint essential oil, because that's for protection, and the water I used, I took the water bottle and I did the recited the Al Jin chapter out loud on the water bottle with the water bottle right here. So this is anointed water, peppermint olive oil spray, and say like if the air needs to be refreshed, or your body, you feel you need your body to be refreshed, Shia, this works really well. So these subliminals, I did about an hour last night in the bathtub, my subliminal playlist, the aesthetic subliminal playlist. I've been listening to the Lizard Rakya, which if you find, there's only 2 Lizard Rakya videos on YouTube. And I'm going to show you an example of how my YouTube doesn't really work properly. It just says the same YouTube account name over and over and over, and shows the same video, all the videos from the same YouTube account. And typically what pulls up, the YouTube accounts that gets pulled up are not good, typically. So I'm starting to come out of a possession mind control and seeing really what I look like, and it's no longer, wow, my hair looks really red in this video. I don't know why I can't figure out how to. Anyways, I think it's like an orange color, because I'm not going to bleach my hair because it's already damaged from dyeing it twice, and I don't think you want me to bleach my hair, so I don't like this hair color though, so I might return the bleach and get a blonde hair color again, different box, and try to just dye it blonde again. It's soft though, because I'm using a lot of the olive oil, peppermint oil, and I really can't, I think some of this texture of how it's like can't look stylish, it can't look styled, could be because of hair damage. I don't know how my hair would get that damaged from boxes of hair dye, because you really have, in order to get your hair damaged, you really have to use bleach. So one thing they're starting to do now when I'm doing the videos is like just constantly like squeeze and scratch my hands. It's really uncomfortable. So there's something that's definitely masculine in regards to the walk-in entity, Shia, that makes me look like this walk-in male entity, and you have a walk-in female entity. And I was really convinced that my body was rapidly changing because of the lethal stroke in 2022. So they spent 3 years really developing my body and into this lizard. So I'm going to focus on the lizard Ruckus because I literally played lizard Ruckus and my body just appeared like way more feminine, like in an instant. So like it like collapsed in my body. This is a machine, these entities, Shia, so they're not as powerful. I don't think I would want to have a spirit in my body. So there's 2 different types of possession. I think with the walk-ins, so I'm kind of rambling, Shia, so now I'm going to show you the recipes, the favorite brand name recipe book. I'm fighting a lot, and I'm starting to date it so that I know where I left off so I can show you. I did some food research last night, and I'm 5-starring it because I'm not writing down all the recipes, but when we look at this and organize it in a book and reference it, we're going to be able to, there's going to be different types of books that we're going to use. Some of them they're not going to be referenced because they'll just be referenced in the back of the book. But some of these recipes we'll definitely want to make, and I don't have the time and the energy to write down all of the recipes for each recipe that I like. I like looking through everything and looking at all the different recipes versus having to handwrite every single ingredient and all those numbers and ingredients and then losing my place. Is wicked annoying. It's kind of annoying to write down recipes, and they probably use AI to make it even more annoying. And Shia, something I'm noticing, and they could be enhancing it to scare you. They've been using a lot of AI masks on my voice and on my looks, because when I was reviewing these videos, now that I look back like a month ago, I didn't look like myself. And I don't think my voice actually sounds much deeper, and it's very, very, this is actually very, very embarrassing. This is an extreme violation, and these entities that have thought that they could walk in and take over, they're going straight to hell. So I'm going to look at these recipes to get a little bit more inspiration with my food order that I just spent hours working on, because I went onto Walmart. I had to find everything. So I found everything. I put it under a list in case the add to cart list. I put it on one of my lists that I save. You can make grocery lists on Walmart and save them. And in the add to cart section, sometimes they get deleted accidentally. So I made sure to make a list and saved it. So I've already showed you the grocery list I'm working on, but tonight or after this video, I want to look through some of these recipes to get some ideas for maybe a couple extra different types of meals to eat the rest of the month. So now I have to show you these photos, but before I show you these photos, I was told you have 2 other people's synthetic DNA, genes, chromosomes as well. So obviously you have the entity walk-in, and someone else, and because and also for me it's the criminal member and the walking entity. And now I'm totally understanding. It's all kind of making sense as just why I've like just constantly feel like gagging, because these entities have an extreme hygiene issue, and they're really disgusting and gross. So I'm going to show you the photos before I show the notes. I actually see my this is my Daily Motion color palette on Daily Motion. It's like a pink, purple, pale pinkish purple colors. And I really like Daily Motion. I love the colors that they use. And if you see, so this was some kind of attack. A horror film. Fall winter season. It's gonna keep continuing with B2K. Fan reviews. The spells are breaking. The spells are breaking rapidly with this hacker. He's like automatically deactivating now that I found out it's a female. He's like just automatically deactivating. See the pretty colors? The pinkish purplish ambient colors that Daily Motion uses. I think that's really interesting. I really like the modernness of Daily Motion. I looked out the window. Well, I'm gonna show you this another time. So I got Android 14, and what's interesting about it is the update. They have like some handicap things like instead of you can I'm not going to talk well. The flashlight turns on for notifications. I'm not going to do that. But when you click your password in, mine's a very simple password. It shows like the little dots. Now it's showing different shapes. I think that's a sign. So it's really interesting with my bank account. I'll show you these numbers. So remember how I said, wow, it's really weird how I have $560 in my bank account. And it was just staying like that for several days. And they were trying to get me to go to fix my car. And I don't have $560. I have $291. But it's my bills, this updates always on time. However, it went from $7.99 to $6.82 to $6.50 to $6.36 to $400. There's no 562 in the account. Was this the hacker doing something with my bank account? Then because it was stuck at 562 when I logged in. That doesn't make any sense because I have $290. If I say went to the car shop and thought I had so much money that I didn't have, I'd be in serious trouble. And they try every single month, these criminals, to make me be in debt and overspend. So this is there's something not correct about this, and I'll show you the dates. October 4th, it was at the October 7th, it was at 6:50. And then from October 7th, it went from 650 to 400. So why did I say I saw 562? I really think that there was something going on with my bank account, and the hacker tried to convince me that I had money that I didn't have. So this is what I have. $291. That's how much money I have. And I was checking it every day. I've been checking it every day. So one thing that I noticed, what I found out, Shia, mountain lions, they're different names for mountain lions: pumas, panthers, wildcats, cougar. These are where they live. I don't know what I'm pressing for that to happen. So this is where the mountain lions, panthers, cougars live, on the west coast. There's wildcats all over the world. However, the kind that we are on the west coast, obviously, I love California because of the Lumerians. This is Lumeria because you're here. I must have intuitively known that, but I think this has something to do with it. I feel comfortable on the west coast. I don't feel comfortable on the east coast. Also, if I'm on the east coast, I'm living with my parents, and it was never comfortable living with them. They're not comfortable people, and it's this like a spiritual and a hygienic issue. So where's the video that I have to show you? I have to show you a video. This is a video showing you, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. Okay, this is a video showing you how my YouTube is hijacked, and this goes on for years and years and years. If I'm trying to research and find something on YouTube, just hundreds and hundreds of pages of the same YouTube title will appear, so that I just end up giving up. And this is the hacker that does this to my YouTube for years and years and years. So I was looking up silent entity removal to put on here, because the two that I put on my playlist ended up I didn't get good feelings from. I don't trust them. So I tried to look up another one. Nothing that I could find. No accounts that I liked. This was hijacked by the hacker that did this. So you're only going to see basically the same silent healing frequencies, the same title, all different videos that have nothing to do with what I searched for. And a lot of these are accounts that I don't like, or any of the other ones. The silent healing frequencies I ended up not liking. And while I was scrolling through, I'm sorry that I'm not really scrolling it well. And I'm showing you the stories that are mostly attacks. This is why I get very frustrated with YouTube. But this kind of thing, hold on. This kind of thing goes on with all social media accounts, even Google. If I Google search something, there's like maybe page 1 to 5, it will be relevant. 5 pages will be of relevance. Google doesn't work. Social media doesn't work. I'm thinking that it's because of the ILLUMATI that none of these social media works. You can't get an education when this type of thing happens. It's possible that I assume that it was YouTube doing this, censoring YouTube, because if there's millions of people on YouTube, how can I research and find and discover things, not be able to discover things if there's millions of users and millions of people uploading? My social media and YouTube and even Google search, everything is kind of like, you can't really get an education off of it. It's like extreme censoring. So I think it could be partly social media and Google, but I think it's also the hacker that has kept me from being able to be educated from the internet and find things. And I didn't notice when I was making this that the title is kind of like a little bit blurry. It's all the same title, it's all the same account, YouTube account. And I've been scrolling, this is like a 5-minute video. And these are past videos I've already looked at. That's not, most of them are really like just, a lot of these accounts are kind of tacky, and I wouldn't say tacky, just not what I would listen to. And I don't trust most of these accounts anyways, because they say that if you're public on the internet, most people on the internet that are public are not good. It just at the end started to get like different types of accounts. Nope, there it is. And I'm kind of annoyed that this is, there's a glare on some of these titles, but I think you can tell now that I'm looking at it. I don't trust the Altona account because he changed his name to like a satanic name. But let me skip. So basically, if you see this little moon, that's the account that keeps showing up over. You see that moon over and over and over. So 90% of the videos are that same account, and just picking up all the same all of her videos on her his videos on her channel. So that's just don't let it bother you too much, Shia, because there's a cord connects to all these attacks, and it just sucks all the energy out of me. So what else? So did I show you? I said in the video it's an online. I voted online. No, I voted mail-in. I voted by mail. I got the ballot in the mail. I said in yesterday's video that it was online. It was online. And I know that you're happy, Shy, that I voted. So I'm getting some itch torture. I'm getting a lot of itch torture. Extreme torture, Shia, this past week, as usual. This was the spam phone number that called, said one word yesterday. However, I had no clue what the word was, and I hung up. It really didn't seem like a business promotion phone call. It seemed like it was a prank call. I'm trying to go through some of these because I'm missing. I do notice sometimes and sometimes I take photos of the matching numbers. And I definitely look like I look like a guy there. And Shia, when I don't look myself. This isn't my looks have drastically changed, and they tried to convince me it was a stroke. And even in the car, those whole 8 years, I was getting strokes. So I thought my body was changing because of the strokes then. So they had a good 10 years to convince me that nothing's going on. You're not turning into a male. And this thing has made me so fucking ugly. So this is called a malicious walk-in. I don't know why I'm slanting like that. JuliaNorth.com has walk-in stories. Some of them are like good walk-in stories. Walk-in soul stories. This is a very bad walk-in story. They're basically trying to push us out of our own body and lock us away. I didn't really know that I was like transmuting and they're mutilating my body, and actually it was taking over to that much. I thought it was just like a kind of like a ghost floating in my body. I didn't know it was mutilating my body so much. How? Because they were using AI masks to trick me. So this was a meal that I had that I'm not sure if I showed you. That's the potato soup. It's Campbell's potato soup with green beans and a French roll. I would actually get this again. I put evaporated milk in it. I think I would have put a little bit less. I really get grossed out by most food, like no matter what it is. It's partly this eating disorder. It's partly because you get food poison for a year and a half, and because there's still food spells on all my food. So I got my stats from my website. Surprisingly, 363 new visitors. It went up 50%. Surprisingly. So this month, I got 430 site sessions, 464 post views, which is very, very strange because it's usually around 200 to 250. I have a few. I haven't been using the security camera, and I'm getting tortured right now, Shia. Here's some things that showed up in my YouTube account. That's really, really, very, very evil. And what does it say on the titles? I don't have to explain these to you. These are pretty obvious. This was the Ovaltine with the evaporated milk, a little bit of honey for the French bread. I just have to go through some of these because I've been keep skipping them. I played this on all day long today, all night last night. Somehow it gets turned off at night, or like it puts on its like a screen thing. I really like these subliminals. I believe it's overriding the AI, and that's why you can just see it so obviously. That maybe these AI masks weren't just AI masks. It was actually AI that was like covering up this male entity. So this is the one. Well, this is one I like. This is the same channel that has the silent one. This got popped up in my feed when I was looking up hair dye. I have a brain tumor under you might like this. You know what? I don't know why, but I feel like it's possible. There's a glare happening on this computer screen that's keeping you from seeing what I'm showing you. Look at that. You have to be like this close, and then it starts blurring. It's possible the hacker is messing with this camera, Shia, just so it blurs out and you can't see everything. I have a brain tumor. This is how they find it. I'm constantly being, the constant using AI. The hacker's done this my whole life. You have cancer, you have worms all over your body, you have brain tumor, you have things growing inside your body, all kinds of different disgusting things, very bad things. I don't think it's a coincidence. This is on the Ring camera front page. Look at the leaves. Leave. Get away. Leave. Get away. And this whole time, see how these have matching? Well, With V2K, the hacker's saying every time, and I know this isn't you all the time, it's probably just happens, but I like to think that you're alive, and sometimes there's some proof, and the hacker every time, no, this is me doing this. He's not doing this. He's not watching. He's not there. He would never do this. So every single time I'm supposed to feel like guilty and ashamed because it's not you doing it. It's a lie. I know that some of those numbers you've done. I'm gonna wash my sheets probably tomorrow, but I got up too late tonight and got started with my day too late, around 10 o'clock. So now I'm gonna start reading the notes. Here was on the Roku TV. And one thing I can't stand is sports. My dad liked to watch sports when I visit him on the weekends, and I just have to sit there, bored out of my mind, staring off into space. And then that thing that happened to me with basketball, I would never agree to be on basketball. That was 100% possession. I absolutely hate sports. I know you don't like sports, Shia. So I put a candle in my cupboard because I was being threatened that my food was being heated to a degree where it would spoil. So if the candle melts, I'll know. Here's another there's no way TMZ is going to show up on my Daily Motion. I believe that that's harassment, but more harassment by the hacker. And the trash can, the trash chute, it's not a coincidence that there's 2 half eggshells. These are eggshells. So 2 eggshells. I got very attacked. You have 2 children with your DNA or synthetic DNA, but they're just a shell. It's not your children. But then I got attacked like, yeah, they are your children. Honestly, I'm not talking about it. It's not because I'm angry at you. I can't talk about it. I'm not too possessed to. I haven't been thinking about it. I'm not really able to write a lot of notes about it. I think that this going to be returned back to sender, is going to get fixed. You don't deserve to have this happen to you, because if I did this to you, I would want to KIL myself. And that's what they're trying to do. And you don't deserve to have that feeling, Shia. It's pure R-A-P-E. It's pure R-A-P-E. I'm just going back to make sure I didn't skip everything. Skip things. This was the person on the corner of the street preaching gospel on the yellow t-shirt. He was preaching Christian gospel. It was very surprising. Some kind of homeless project. See, with the tent, they had like food and clothing underneath the tent. That was kind of nice to see that. It's not a coincidence that when I went to the grocery store, this is kind of weird. Mummy, as in mother. What's that? Is that the cat? And then the kids with all the different. I didn't really like that. I think that's. But if people have to know about this, but then it was something about. Then underneath it. Bullshit, or the red dot is murder, money, lawsuit, and then so no, they weren't against you, Shia. And this was like where the floral shop is, and you can see. What is this? A female mouse. A female mouse. And on top of the the mom and the kid, get well soon, sick. These, some of these criminals, oh wow, I got really popular because of you. No, do you see people on the internet that do crime? People that, murder people, and there's, in court trials all over the internet about it. Yeah, those people are very popular for committing, crime. They get really popular. No, they don't get popular. It gets all returned back to the sender for the rest of their lives. And people that end up in jail, they're not popular. They're not popular. It doesn't take talent to do crime. So, what else? I'm getting really tortured right now. It's very uncomfortable. I have to work on organizing my desk. It's getting too messy. This is you right here, Shia. It's getting too messy, but I don't put the photo on you yet because I don't want the other people touching you. The criminals. So I think I have to start talking about the notes very quickly because I want to make sure I tell it to you all. I tried to make a list on Target to do a Target delivery because I want all fresh food, but Walmart, you can't beat Walmart prices, so I went back to Walmart. You also have the genes, DNA, and chromosomes that needs to be removed. I prayed 3 times today, so I still have to pray 2 more times today. It's getting kind of late. A couple of them were about removing the DNA. I told you about. These entities are machines, Shia, and they attach demon spirits to these entities to make them look more living and alive. I've had extreme root chakra torture this all day today, involuntary forced. I'm not saying that on the internet anymore. It's but this root chakra torture, it's all going to be returned back to the senders. And all of the attempts that didn't go through, which at this point, this is around the clock. You have to be a retard. You have to be a mental retard to do this to someone. I have to record videos of myself doing body and brain yoga. One of the reasons why I don't want to do body and brain yoga is because I have to watch the teacher do the yoga, and I'm getting constantly threatened that the yoga teacher is getting attacked because of me, because the body and brain yoga helps me. So I'm going to put a playlist on private, because they're going to be like not really good videos of me doing the body and brain yoga. I'm not going to use my voice because, well, it's possible I'll use my voice and put some of the headphones on, but I'm not going to put them on the internet. They're going to be really like, I'm not going to look good while I'm doing it. But I'm going to do this because it's really preventing me from doing body and brain yoga. I woke up this morning, it reeked of secondhand smoke. I don't know where the cigarette smoke is coming from. It has to be through my cupboards, through that wall, because if someone cuts open the wall and they smoke cigarettes, all the cigarette smoke can go through their side of the wall and go into my apartment wall. And in regards to like me saying you're not manly, you'll never be manly, no, I think you're extremely masculine. Shai, you're extremely masculine. You're just not like that old, manly, like, kind of person. Like, you're more like of a prince than a king. I'm more like a princess than a queen. We don't have that oldness about us. But you are very, very masculine. You're extremely masculine, Shia. I'm not trying to say that you're never going to be overly masculine. You are extremely masculine. You're not like that macho, manly, old type of manliness. You're youthful. And when I was reviewing these videos, Shia, and seeing, I sound more not like a female. I am noticing it, and this isn't I transgender. This is a walk-in it's been extremely covered up. And these past 3 years, they probably went crazy with the criminal member duplicating her through me, crazy with the walk-in entity, because if we're tortured 24/7, our body becomes weak and vulnerable to more attack. So it's very, very extreme. It's very, very extreme. I can see in my body now. I just thought I got ugly from the stroke. That's what was said to me for years and years and years and years. And even between the ages of 25 to 30, I wasn't taking videos of myself. I was taking very few photographs of myself, and lizards were looking through my eyes, manipulating what I saw. But so we have to do little by little. Ablution every day, prayers every day. It's going to be way better to do prayers every couple of a few hours than just do it once a day. And the pendulum told me, Shai, that you're clearing your DNA, you're clearing all of the trauma that's happening to you with your identity theft, because I believe it's more identity theft than like their blood. It's more identity theft than anything. And luckily, they're entities with no future existence. And I get constantly worried that I listened to too much sound. Not on a high volume, I just listen to too much sound, even with the fans going on. Like, it's just, there constantly has to be noise. However, if you think about it, there's a lot of careers where people have a lot of sound. Teachers with students talking very loudly, chronically, construction workers, musicians, hairdressers with the blow dryers, and those times I worked retail with the music playing, hours and hours and hours, constantly, gardeners and landscapers with the machines. So sound is not a bad thing. I'm just getting worried about it. One thing with the acupressure, Shia, if you say you really want to get the acupressure, but you just feel like you don't, it's not enough to just do one, take your hand and sit on it, sit on your hand, and all of that pressure through the entire hand is going to do acupressure on more than just one area of the hand. So many different parts of the body will get the acupressure. I do that in the bathtub. I've been doing it while I'm doing Lemurian technology, or sometimes when I'm praying. This entity walking is extreme violation. Extreme violation. I'm extremely humiliated. It's extreme RAPE of my body. I don't think you want me to eat so much of the hot pepper sauce, the hot sauce, and the cayenne pepper. I'm not going to. I'm going to try not to. They keep like doing this like I'm like touching a beard, like I'm a man. This was covered up. This was covert, just like the criminal member that's doing a duplicate of herself or whatever. But I heard, I'm hearing masculine in my voice. It's not being covered up. I don't think that they have the ability to cover it up. I think that they did all kinds of AI, these subliminals, the cougar shapeshifter, the prayer, DNA prayers, whatever else that we're doing is making it so it's very obvious. I've had a lot of mind control and possession. And I truly, if you look at people that are paralyzed, they look a lot uglier. They don't look themselves. I thought my face and body was changing because of the stroke. And I was convinced of that for many, many years. They've been covering it up, Shia. So that's why, how can I have not known? I have known. It's on, like, I can't completely explain it. I can't completely explain it right now. In regards to touching the trash, it's not just a burning feeling. They make me feel like I'm like touching a demon portal and I'm like full of filth. So I literally have to wash my hands afterwards most of the time because the feeling doesn't go away. So I'm going to stop this video now, Shia. And see how I tried to make my hair wavy? This is why I'm telling you, I can't style my hair. I tried to make it wavy and look at what it looks like. They're using artificial intelligence on my hair. They want me to look, and I'm going to try to look a little bit better, put some makeup on for the video. I just don't want to, I've been looking kind of bad, so I know how much work I have to do to not look like this, which is to not look like a male. And this was not agreed upon, Shia. This was not agreed upon. And I can see it so much more clearly. It's, I'm not going to comment, I'm not going to just comment out loud about it, because I'm not going to be able to just comment and say whatever I want. I have to read the notes. So Shia, just know that I'm thinking about you. And this is not permanent, even though it looks very permanent. Even though it looks very permanent, it's not permanent. And we're going to get our body back. We're going to get our brain back. And even though it feels like it's hopeless and impossible, and it's so like, if they mutilated my body for 15 years, we don't have the time, Shia. We don't have 15 years to get rid of this. That's why, Shia, I want you to know I'm doing everything I can. The Lumerians are helping me be able to get more things that I have to do done, like the 5 prayers, in order to remove this. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.